Better Business Bureau of Chicago in Northern Illinois has actually just issued a new alert about dating scams, which have risen 50% since 2019 with lots of money lost.
Steve Burness is the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau. Good morning,
Hey,
Steve.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me today.
Boy, this is it's a little scary. Talk about who are the most likely victims in the demographics of these, if you would.
Most likely the victims are now 55 to 65 plus, and seems to have shifted to that demographic now. And it's just alarming, but it's hitting every demographic, and it's increasing the complaints, and especially around Valentine's Day. It's always there's a spike in complaints, and that's why we're trying to warn consumers ahead of time.
And it's not just the dating apps and dating sites. How else are people being targeted?
Well, obviously it's done through emails and text. There's just so many ways. But once you go to these dating sites or you go look at different sites, they have your email address and they try to take you off of these sites because sometimes these fraudsters are using fake credit cards to get online to have a site themselves. And the credit cards then expired or realize they're stolen. So they move you over to another platform, and that's what they want. They want to get you. They usually court you through an email, or sometimes it's Skype. But the key to this, and what we call the tip-off to the rip-off, is that they really want your money in some way.
Yeah.
And people are losing lots of money, and the FTC reported about $300 million was lost in the last 4 years.
So we'll talk a little bit about red flags in a second, but I understand fake websites and emails and all that stuff. Does any of this come from actual dating sites in some way?
Well, sometimes the fraudsters are on the dating sites. They bring up fake profiles. So there is no site that's 100% safe because they steal credit cards. They get by these sites and they jump on as well. And then they try to court you and then take you off. And that's the key is that they want to get you off so they can, because when the site takes you down because of a bad credit card or you're a fraudster, that's how they continue the relationship.
Oh, okay.
Right?
They want you to. They want to get you on their text stream or emailing right off the site. All right. Here are some other red flags. If something is too good to be true, I mean, well, it's kind of generic. I mean, are you talking about the person just seems to have all the things you're looking for?
Exactly. It's really you met your soulmate without really meeting them. They know a lot about you. They go through your social media sites, what your likes are and your needs are, and they have everything that you're looking for in a man or a woman. And unfortunately, it's too good to be true. And unfortunately, it happens all the time.
All right, and you kind of mentioned this one, in a hurry to get off the site. We mentioned that. Let's go to the next one. Straight to dessert. The relationship goes from 0 to 60 too fast.
They fall in love right away, Larry. I mean, within minutes, hours, days, the victims have told us, and they find a way. These are con men, women who know how to take advantage of the situation. And it's always a quick thing that I'm overseas, I got deported, or I need to come back in town, or my mother has cancer, or there's some other emergency that they try to befriend you. And they're building this trust up with you pretty quickly, and they love you, and you still haven't met them yet.
And they talk about trust. That's odd.
Yeah, they talk about trust. They want to knock that wall down because they want you to trust them. You got to trust me. So they bring up trust quite regularly and saying that we're safe. Don't worry about it. We're not one of those, we'll take care of you, Robin.
And you say they also are unable to meet in person. There's
always some type of excuse why I can't meet. Usually it's overseas. And a lot of times the military personnel are victims of this too, because they're overseas, and fighting, they can't, give their identity or where they're at. But they can send pictures, and all of a sudden there's an emergency that pops up, Robin, that they need money for, and that's what most people lose the money on. It's secondly is identity theft, but we talked to victims that lost $40,000, $50,000, and sometimes the average is about $2,000 though.
I'm just surprised so many people are willing to give money. You know what I mean? Is it? I mean, what do you think? Are they targeting people that are just soft-hearted, or it's got to be crossing all types of demographics, right?
It's crossing all types of demographics. Basically, you fall in love with this person. This is your soulmate, Robin.
Yeah.
You're about to marry, and therefore it takes a couple months. It's not sometimes they quickly do it, but sometimes it can take 3 or 4 months before they take money from you because they want to build that trust in you and that friendship. But again, most of the men and women we've talked to fell in love with this unknown person, and they didn't even do a reverse Google search. And when they do, they see that this person is now on, thousands of other websites because they always use great pictures.
Yeah, that reverse Google search, you can take the picture and check to see if it's really them, and that'll solve a lot of the issues right away, right?
It will. It does. Most people don't really could do a Google reverse search and see all the other websites that it's on, and you'll be surprised to see that all the scammers use a lot of the same pictures, and also they use the same text. So you can copy a paragraph, Robin, of a scammer, and put it in there and see if that text is lifted from something else, because they are really not thinkers. They just copy and paste a lot of things.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Steve. For more, check out bbb.org, and they are on Twitter as well. Steve, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.